Good afternoon, it's Miss Shirey, and I'm here with your Math Mini Lesson of the Day. Today I'm going to show you a 4th grade math problem, an example problem from the PARCC assessment. Our mission today is to show you some really important tools that will help you solve fraction problems on your PARCC assessment. Most of the students will be taking the PARCC assessment on the computer, online, and there are some special tools that you'll need. Let's take a look at a problem on the computer. Here we have a word problem that we need to figure out. And you'll notice that it's not the regular A, B, C, D multiple choice problem. It's one where you need to explain. The only problem is we don't have a pencil and paper to write on the computer. We need to somehow figure out how to input our answers into the computer. Let me read the problem for you first. Henry cut a piece of yarn that was 11/6 feet long into 2 pieces. List 2 different pairs of fractions that could show the lengths in feet of the 2 pieces. Explain how you found your pairs of fractions. Enter your fraction pairs and your explanation in the space provided. Well, the first thing we need to do is enter our fraction pairs, and then after that we need to explain. So if the problem is asking us for 11/6 to be split into 2 pieces, I need 2 fractions that will add up to 11/6. So in order to enter my fraction pairs, I'm going to come over here to this box that says Math Symbols. There is a box right here that says Fraction. If you click on that box, you'll notice that a box pops up and it has 2 smaller boxes. One is for the numerator and one is for the denominator. When you click that button, you can immediately type in your fractions. So the first fraction I'm going to type in is 6. Then I'm going to hit my down arrow and put the denominator in. Then I'm going to make it 6/6. Then I'm going to hit my space bar. I'm going to come back over here to the symbols and click the plus sign. 6/6 plus, now I don't want another whole number. I want another fraction. So all I'm going to do is come over here and click the fraction button. Again, you'll see that it splits into 2 boxes for your numerator and denominator. I need to do 6/6 plus 5, down arrow, 6. Now I have 2 pairs of fractions that equal my original fraction up here, 11/6. I'm going to make sure that I hit the return button so I can list my 2 pairs of fractions. My next pair of fractions, I'm going to come back over here for the fraction button. I'm going to list it as 1/6. Then I'm going to hit my space bar and click the plus sign. I'm going to come back and hit the fraction button, 10, down arrow, 6. Now I have listed my 2 pairs of fractions. 6/6 plus 5/6 is 11/6, and 1/6 plus 10/6. Now, the rest of the problem said to explain your answer in the space provided. Well, I don't really need any of these other symbols to do the rest of my explanation. I will need the keyboard. So I'm going to type in I split the numerator into 2 numbers that total 11. 5, now I'm going to come over here to my plus side again. 5 plus 6 is 11, and 1, I'm going to come over here again to my plus sign, plus 10 is 11. The numerators total 11, and the denominator stays the same. Now I did not need to come back over here and use the symbols again. You can use words like and, 5 and 6, and 1 and 10 to equal 11. You can use your keyboard to type out those words. Sometimes I like to use symbols. It's a little easier. And remember, the test is timed. So if it's easier for you to use the math symbols, do that. If you type faster, then go ahead and type out the words. Now we have listed our 2 fraction pairs and we have given our explanation. We're finished with this problem. When you're done with the problem, you can go up here and you can click Next. Then your next problem for the PARCC assessment will show up. Well, there you have it. As long as you use those really cool keys on the side to show your fractions, it'll be a real easy test for you. That's all for today. Stay tuned for our next mini lesson.